LGD's turn to ban. Dire team ban. LGD's turn to ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to day 2 of MDL Macau coverage. We open things up here on the second and final day of the group stages with LGD taking on
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm sure he'll be back, but we'll soldier on without our expert Herald analysis. So we'll take a look at the bans here. LGD removing the Bounty Hunter and the Bane, heroes that can really be disruptive. It's very strong in the laning stage, especially Infamous. The other side, going to take out the Naga, Witch Doctor, and Omni Knight. So we do see the Heal Lord removed, that new improved Repel, and so few ways to dispel it. Definitely an annoying hero to play against, and something that LGD have run quite a few times. LGD going to take out the Puck. And Infamous opened up with a standard kind of go-to support. We saw Navi use this to great success yesterday in their crazy comeback. The Wyvern opens things up here. See how LGD look to respond. And curious what kind of changes we're going to see. Yesterday they seemed to choke a little bit, seemed a little lost in the mid game, especially. Like their laning stage was not bad, but it was that mid-game decision-making where they really struggled. So they started the beefy laner, they're going to get the Ogre, and they follow this up with the Queen of Pain.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Are you there? Hello? I hear you. Oh, there you are. Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Dire team ban.
That's it, huh? We get a hello out of you and then nothing. Infamous. They're going to grab the Slardar here, so they get a lineup that's great against the physical damage and also great at dishing it out. Gives the
10 seconds remaining.
What is wrong with you? That's how you're going to start the broadcast, huh? Just immediate personal attacks. like, drinking my coffee, carrying your heavy ass. Clearly you're not going to the gym enough nowadays. And that's what I get. So, LGD, they'll ban out the Knicks here. Let's see how Infamous look to respond, but yeah, anything else? Any other analysis aside from "Are you dumb"? Hmm. you really liked that. You really liked that, huh? Yeah. What's your like your favorite new talent from 7.07? Like if you had to pick just one. Just straight move speed. Got to go fast. I mean, if you do that, some of the plus like stats talents get pretty ridiculous, especially late. It's like, oh, this is like a 3,000 gold talent, you know? Yeah, it's the slot limitations. That's fair.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. LGD's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Ancient apparition.
Yeah, and obviously the new denies are a lot stronger and more important to go after. And then on top of that, they want to go for a slightly weaker laning support, the AA. So this Ogre Quap opening balances that out a little bit, lets them get away with it.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, the new morph seems pretty broken. What do you think of the new morph? Like I haven't seen many players like really trying to take advantage of the ult. You know, it's just like, but he seems stronger just because of the new morph. It's like you took away his ult, but you gave him a no mana cost morph, and now he's just a better hero. But don't you feel like there's like more room to like take advantage of the ult, or is it just not very useful in its current form?
Night Stalker.
Dire team pick.
Morphling.
Okay. Makes him more of a fighter then. Gotcha. So Infamous continue with the night vision strat here. They'll grab the Night Stalker. But then what do they do in the day? Do they just lose all their towers? Seems like a really synergistic combo.
LGD's
Infamous definitely have those frontline bruisers going to show their carries now, and oh my god, it's the Night Strat, Winter! It's the Night Strat! Oh man, they're all in. They're all in. How do you lose?
Ten seconds remaining.
5
seconds.
He's great against Morphling, you know, steal those stats, bro. Thank God that hero's so freaking annoying.
Dire team ban.
Seems like LGD are a little worried about their lack of catch here. They're gonna ban out the Tinker.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Dire team pick.
Infamous will ban the Bat Rider here, so recognizing LGD don't have that initiator. What will Infamous round things out with is the question now.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Seems like a little cheesy at this point.
LGD's turn to pick.
And their supports are not really the best at assisting that lane. Have you noticed the theme in this draft, Winter?
10 seconds remaining. 5
They're all
seconds
blue.
remaining.
There's 9 blue heroes, bro. Monday blue. It's Friday. Time zones don't work like that. Alright, so who's the last blue hero? Surely LGD is going to stick with the theme. Oh my god. Alright, I'm not casting this game. This is... You know, actually, I realized the level 3 Dragon Knight is blue, as someone in the chat points out. So, technically, it's an all blue game, except Slide Art. But purple is a type of blue, guys. Okay, yeah. But back to the actual draft. So, how do you feel about this last pick, DK? Gives them some push, gives them that frontliner. You like the pick?
Prepare for battle.
Hopefully, maybe he's been watching his super VODs. Yeah, and they're more likely to be able to set that team fight up because they have division heroes. LGD are quite lacking in that department. Do I really have to answer that question? You're playing in C pubs, Winter. Like you're lucky if you don't have 2 people fighting you to steal the lane.
30 seconds to battle.
And then it'll be in the wrong spot too, you know. Get a ward on top of your tower.
The battle begins.
So let's say they send, like, I guess, like the Slardar. Is that even gonna work? Can you even deal with the Quap Ogre with that lane? It seems pretty weak. Yeah, they basically have to try lane, it feels like. So then this Night Stalker might have a bad time. Oh man, the damage! Ame moving in, taking him all the way down. Say goodbye to your pooled tankos. He is gonna have a rough time here. Yeah, they had the chilling touch on. They got like all the auto attacks off too. Well, LGD, they maybe overextended just a little bit. FY goes for the TP, but now he is in trouble. He skilled up the Shadow Strike. He's going to be the first blood here. Did not expect that early rotation, and Infamous gifted a freebie. LGD just a little too cocky. Well, I guess they were expecting the more favorable matchup, you know? So if they play their cards right, it should be favorable. But this top lane is becoming a problem. They get that first kill. They're gonna look for more here. The tanky beast tries to make it back, but he doesn't seem tanky enough. Another crush cooling down, not even required. A quick double for the Luna, and the tri lane is officially out of control. So where do you go? It's a tough kill. It's not like you're gonna be able to gank a PL unless he really screws up. Sad times for the ogre. He's just not feeling like that tanky presence, you know, that you want him to be. Meanwhile, bottom though, Ame will strike back, finds that kill on old Stinger, so gets something for his team. And take the game over, basically. Yeah. Is this a game where that morph can just take over? Do you see Infamous being able to deal with a very farm morph lane? Of course, you can still get the morph off anyway, but at least you limit what he can do in the fights. For now, LGD still farming relatively well here on their top two cores, but this offlane Queen of Pain, my goodness, 4 CS for FY, only level 2. It looks so promising at first, and now the nighttime hits, and we're going to see Infamous getting aggressive. Old Stinger diving after Yao, mauling him with auto attacks. It looks like he's just done for. Just going to flap over the trees, gets off the Void, back to safety. The Cold Feet will proc, but should be okay nonetheless. How sad is that? Like, Ogre TPing out. It was a short-range TP, but the damage is beneath the surface a lot more substantial. They're going to make a move on maybe, perhaps. They try to dive this mid lane, or think about it anyway, but he is very tanky. So they hesitate, and looks like they will back off. And there's no wards towards this top side at all. So, well, actually, they do have the one, but... Yeah, meanwhile, they do have 2 bottom, so actually scratch that, as they do plant down quite a few. They're very much on the defense here, though. Yeah, yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
There's... Oh, good scan here by LGD. They anticipate this infamous smoke gank. Looks like they should be able to dodge it, but we will see. Acel looked to drop a ward on the back of it, gets it down, so he sees Victoria and maybe hiding behind the tower. They might go for this dive anyway. Bringing in more reinforcements as Night Stalker joins the fray as well, and the dive commences. Onto maybe they go straight away. PL jumping forward, crushing him, controlling him, and they will bring him down. So the Dragon Knight has been slain, and now the rush is forward for more. They look for Victoria, grabbing him as well, holding the Ancient Apparition position. It's a rout behind enemy lines. A celebratory eclipse commemorates this great victory for Infamous, and now Morphling waving in. Ame. Well, okay. Just wanted to make sure that eclipse was for naught, or wasn't for naught, I should say. Not sure what that was all about, Winter, but LGD really struggling now. That was like the most mystifying play I've seen in a long time. Well, Schofield gonna go down, so they at least get a little vengeance here. Clean off that support Slardar. He was very wrong about that. Let me tell you, the stats are in, the math has been done, and he indeed can die.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Infamous with a pretty decent lead on the back of that. Actually, not as much as I would have thought, as LGD have done an okay job of keeping their farm up, but they look for more. Maybe comes in with the Invis rune. They might be able to turn this fight, get a big play, and Luna, no Eclipse right now. Would love to have it for an engagement like this, but they keep her under control, and as the Cold Embrace ends, maybe pursues again. Lucent Beam slowing him down. He does have the ultimate ready, but hangs onto it. Not looking to use that Dragon form. Now we'll unleash it, but this is given time for the PL to join the fight, and the rest of the team backing off. Suddenly, maybe he's like, where's my team? I need some help. There's not a whole lot that Yao can do. The Lucent Beam connects. The kill goes the way of Infamous. The trap gets reversed. Meanwhile, we do see bottom that Schofield goes down again on the Slardar. But still another death on a core here for LGD.
Top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think not.
LGD at least shouldn't be too jet lagged though, you know, so they have that going for them. Just gamer schedule, you mean? Yeah, I mean, your commentary obviously has taken a big dip for the first 4 games of the day. You only brought your A game once Parker was here. Jump in on Schofield, try to chase down the Slardar. Can they get kill number 3? The ult available, FY unleashing it. Here comes the Icy Vortex, continuing their pursuit. Schofield juking in the trees, but the Scream will track him down. Another kill. LGD really needing those.
Dire's top tower is under
It's not that big of a lead, Winter. It's very minimal here for Infamous. Felt like they'd be farther ahead after that last fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Well, tower claimed here. Also, the mid tower was denied, I believe, by LGD earlier, so they at least got that. But anyway, Infamous looking to trade here 1 for 1, as they will grab the tier 1 bottom. Safe lane towers now eliminated from the game for both teams. So, what's the next kind of power spike that you see? We're seeing a lot of these supports close in on their level 6s. Nighttime coming up fairly soon. What do you... It is nighttime, and the jump is potentially gotten by Infamous as Yao will drop a ward, goes for the TP out. Can they muscle him down in time? They already committed the Void. The auto attack's enough. He dies in a flurry of spears, and they do get the kill. So Infamous getting the best of LGD on the smoke, but they did get 2 good wards down Winter, so we'll see if those end up turning the tides later on.
Selfish.
Sentry is already coming out here for a cell. Eclipse to start on Victoria. See you later. Quick kill on the Ogre. Yeah, really nice with the Eclipse to minimize the chance that you just get fogged. They're gonna Ice Blast here, and they look to go on Pepita. In comes the waveform. He tries to back away. The Quap Bolt secures it, and LGD grab another important one. TPing in is the Slardar. He is pretty close to the Blink, so really has to be careful not to die again.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Yeah, like if you know your team's going for that play, often you'll see the carries retreat to the jungle, or just hug behind the tier 1 or even the tier 2. Gotcha. Well, he still buys the Diffusal now. BOT's the next choice, so Pepita's still getting his items out. And meanwhile, top lane, FY meets the Angry Knight Squad. They'll bring him down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And they don't have like that big team fight all to reset either. You know, there's just nothing. There's no Song, there's no Chrono, there's no defensive support of any kind. Shadow Demon, Dazzle.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Big Ice Blast coming in here at the pit. They're low, but doesn't look like LGD are in position to contest. So Aegis claimed. Pepita will grab it, and now can play a little more confidently.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Oh, Ogre could be in danger here. Victoria getting shredded by these auto attacks. Pepita continues pursuit. The Ice Blast coming in. Can they pop this Aegis? Scream is there. Quap Bolt cooling down. The PL keeps on chasing. He wants a piece of Yao as well. He's low, but that's life number 1. The team's starting to come in. A Cell has the Winter's Curse. LGD. An Aegis for an Ogre. Looks like... If the team was there, that would have been a great opportunity, but they were not in position at all. So Infamous do get a good ward down, though, on the back of this, and they can commence round 2 of the push if they desire, but fighting LGD at their tower is a bit riskier. Swell's just got, like, the decision-making, it sounds like. Pepita has Ame, but the Lincoln's is complete, so he gets locked in position. He's stunned. Boy, he'd sure love an Aegis now. Great job, though, jumping away as the Ice Blast comes in, dodges it, gets back to safety. Ame still in pursuit, waving forward. He'll find the kill, something they really did need there. Now a Cell trying to go for the TP out, turns with the Curse, and oh, will he make it back to safety? No, they bring him down on the end. No chance for the TP. So they end up losing too.
Dire's middle tower is
Huh.
under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
They seem a little... It doesn't seem like they're on the same page, right?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They don't have a curse for this fight. They don't have an Aegis, but they're still thinking about jumping in with the Slardar if LGD stick around. LGD clawing their way back into this game, I should say. Still a slight advantage for Infamous, but feels pretty marginal at this point with the way things have developed. And they are going to try to group up and push.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gotcha. Right. So, I mean, Dragon Knight picks up a Shadow Blade now. LGD are going to have more potential to go for these pickoffs with that reliable setup. Is it time for Infamous to invest in a gem here? Oh, hey, maybe. Nice Shadow Blade, but not nice enough. He will get controlled. Lucent Beam coming through, and maybe debuts the Shadow Blade, perhaps not in the way that he was hoping for. Blinking back towards safety is FY, and the Slardar had an invis and was following him. So yeah, they knew he was coming. So nice job there. Infamous getting a big kill, and no buyback on the Dragon Knight, so straight into the push. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Ame trying to answer back. He will grab the tier 2. Now going for the TP out, but they're on the chase. This could be trouble. They're going to manage to break that Linken's. He is morphing, but they still can control him here quite nicely. Crush him up. Beat him down as much as possible. He tries to wave to the north. They still void him, hound him to the end of the earth. He gets crushed again. He will not TP out. The second Linken's proc. Not going to save him. I literally could not see him in the middle. Like, he was just covered in illusions and heroes. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's still there, but yeah, it was a good effort. Corrosive Haze is also really nice to have against the Morph lane. Breaks the Linken's, and if it's already broken, you know, he dies very quickly to auto attacks. So they've been able to punish Ame for a split push, and now they're gonna look to follow up with an objective here as they shove in this mid wave, get to work on the tier 2. Let's see if LGD mount a defense. They've got all their ults ready. FY out in front, he sets things up with the Yules. The team coming in to back him up. They're going to curse and just hold maybe in position while from the high ground, Kotaro unloads with quite a good Eclipse. Gets the Queen of Pain early in the fight. Never got her ult off. Does have the buyback now, maybe. Trying to run away. They crack that dust. The Courier scouting this as they follow up. Forward moves Pepita. He brings down another. And now they turn back for Yao. That's 2 cores down. Looking for a third kill. Yao bites the dust. Ame comes in a bit late. Does he engage here, though? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Doesn't look like he wants to fight the PL head-on, though. It's definitely one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't BKBs, right? Because you really want this Morph lane to be like proper 6-slotted. And it's also like with the new Morphling, as you mentioned, he's just not the split pusher he used to be, so he can't just itemize to dodge the fights, he's going to have to be a part of them. Infamous. I mean, they're certainly known for being a confident team. You know, especially Kataro. This guy has never been afraid, even from his earliest days back at the, was it the Frankfurt Major? Oh, just of taking risks. You know, I remember. I think it was the Frankfurt Major, right, where he played first, and he was he was item dropping and taunting his Shadow Fiend mid. It's not enough to win. You have to win in style. But then you lose style points. That's what Dota's about.
Radiant are scanning.
You can have your style points. Winter will take the TI prize money. Yeah, all that TI prize money that we've been raking in. Oh, LGD on the low ground. It is daytime, but they immediately pack the darkness. Now they get to work. They're going to find that follow-up crush, locking down main position while they bring down Victoria. The turn comes here with the E-Blade, but everything thrown on the Night Stalker is extremely tanky. That's not the optimal target to start the fight on. The Eclipse raining down the Eul's but still the Lucent Beams continue to connect. The Dragon Knight controlled a great follow-up crush on 2. Infamous routing LGD. The vision has been all theirs, and 3 end up dropping. LGD getting completely shut down. I thought you said the pike, and I was gonna say it's a real turn of the. My ears, my ears. It would have just been. It would have been funny if you had said the pike. You know, after flaming poor Kataro here, who's just building items to win the game. Yeah, now he's in good shape, and he's gonna opt to go straight for the butterfly. It looks like they will Manta. Good Ice Blast. Oh, never mind. Infamous back away in time. Your excuse. I retracted my statement. It looked good. It wasn't a flame, it looked good, and then they backed away, and so I retracted my statement. Oh, FY, he's in deep, he's gonna get punished here. Crush comes through, Lucid Beam as well, see you later. This Queen of Pain in the off lane. Not having the best game, 3 and 6, but it feels a lot worse. They invested in her early with the Ogre, and he's also been struggling as they now dive for more. The Crush coming through the amp as well. Mask of Madness getting popped, and the pike ensures Victoria has no retreat. Great use of an excellent item. Where's your BKB now? BKB wouldn't have helped him get that kill. Okay, so he should just drop all his items then, is your advice. As a professional analyst. Speechless, I see. Well, I'll chalk this up as a victory for me, and quite possibly a victory for Infamous as well. Another good crush. Schofield gets the party started, finds the 2-hero initiation. The Quad Bolt coming through. Ice Blast as well. Not a good connection, though, and Infamous will continue pursuit. They bring down the AA. They look for more. Already 2 big ultimates off the table, and that will open the base. Finally, Infamous finding their footing here. They can dive deeper, go for that mid lane of Rax. Maybe it's just straight megas. They're so far ahead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
17k gold. Oh, BKB. This could be the turn. Winter's Curse coming through, but maybe he has a BKB of his own, so he's not going to take any damage during this time. They bring down the Wyvern. Now they're looking for the Luna. She will lose her Aegis, may well die again, unless the Pike saves her. Can she push herself to safety? The Ice Blast coming through. They're anticipating the stunner. Controller, where's your Hurricane Pike now, says Winter. As Victoria's on the chase, goes for Altstainer, tries to TP out. Blast will interrupt, and down goes a third. Oh, the turn of the tides. They look for Schofield here as well, trying to sprint away. FY hunting him. Jukes gets caught by the Yules, and now the follow-up coming through. It should be 4 heroes dying on the back of this. Oh, he bought back. Oh my god.
Mere coin?
Worthy tribute.
If you seem a little baffled, Winter. That was an 8k gold swing, by the way. I think they're up like 17k. Now it's about 9k. Are you saying it's all a part of the plan? Here we go. Would really love that Slardar now to start the fight. They're going to pepper FY with some nukes. Can they finish him off? The Peels? Lucian's hounding him. They will get the kill. But the tower falls in turn, and now the Cursa. Maybe they can set up for an additional pick off here. Dragon Knight BKB. Oh, what a nice item. Kataro has to ignore him. Go for the Morph Blade instead. Also trying to get out of here, and that Morph Inca, that Replicate Inca to save you. He will end up going down, and they find the Victoria kill as well. You seem very triggered right now, Winter. Does more with the bouncing glaives. That's actually one of the better heroes to copy later on. Right, the shotgun. Who are like your dream heroes to copy later on? What do you say? Wyvern. That attack range, yeah. Ame, pretty confident here farming his own jungle, and all thanks to that BKB. Have you seen that before?
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
That sounds amazing. They're gonna jump here though. They do find Ame crushed to start. Might have to BKB to get out of here, but from the other side, in comes LGD. They go with the curse. Counter initiation, very well done by Acel, holding almost their entire team back. FY now being pursued. He throws out the ult, but ineffective as maybe will engage. Yao dropping low just all around this fight. Papita just kiting them, forcing them on their heels. Can he bring down Victoria? He will. That's 3. Looking for a 4th. The Dragon Knight hits the deck, and that should be a second lane of Rex. Only one buyback here.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
This is infamous, Winter. Anything is possible.
Radiant's middle barracks. Radiant's
No, they're gonna get the throne. They might just get the game here. At least that's the plan.
Radiant's middle tower is falling.
I don't doubt. I just try to be fair and balanced here, but Ame, he's gonna need some imbalance if he wants to stay alive. Heads to the high ground. The PL still pursuing him. The army of illusions forcing him on his heels. Throne now exposed. They need a little more time. 20 seconds till Dragon Knight's back. The Ice Blast ready soon. Dropping low, and that should be that. LGD will be denied another loss for them on semi-home turf. Infamous still in the running. A BKB.